on visualizations, we actually have to also to unnormalize the way we did it in the TensorFlow tutorial, and then before we visualize it. But all the other augmentations such as cost dropout, the flip, and the multiplicative noise, we just have to leave it there. But well, we can actually do the normalization using the Albumentations inverse normalization function, which is here defined, actually defined it in, so you can see how the Lambda module of the augmentations can be used to define the custom function. So let us now visualize it. So let's start with the test detail. So I use 10 by 10. Then I use enumerate. So let's say image labels. So this one should be zip. So if you are looking through a pair which has same number of samples, you have to use the zip. So this one is the IM and label. Since we used IMH, so let me just go through the subplot. It's actually, let me look at it. It was not S, so 4 by 4 index plus 1, and I get the image. So first of all, since we know that our image is in terms of batch, channel, height, and width, we need to do a permutation of the image to height, width, and channel. So we know that channel is batch, channel, height, and width. Now extracting the single image, it's channel, height, and width. So we have to go to height, width, and height, width, and channel, since that's the way we want it to be when we visualize it. Then we pass it through the inverse normalization to unnormalize the image. Then we get the image. And so after doing that, we therefore show the image. Then after showing the image, also the title of the image we want to show it. So we actually see label. And then this one we want to get the string label the same. So labels, I think it's labels. Then after doing that, what we will do is actually switch off the axis, and then finally show the images. So as it runs, well, let's also write the code for the test as it runs. Yeah, so those are the train images. Yeah, so yeah, so actually we again see the effect of we again see the effect of unnormalizing if we actually remove that part. So img, yeah. So what happened is this one this variable, since it's same with this one, it has actually changed the value of this one. So we'll have to actually do this one. Sure, we don't override. So we'll come here, just change it this way. Yeah, so it's INNN. Yeah. So if we run it, you see, first of all, the effect is, yes, this is the effect, and you see that the range is still, there's an automatic normalization done for visualizations, because we've actually not made the images, we've actually made them visualization appropriate, as I would say it. So we have to actually use the inverse normalization. So if we do that, now we see that there the images are okay. So let's do the same for testing. We know that for testing we actually don't have the labels, so we get just the test data, and then here say batch images test. We only want image, since single one we don't want to zip it. Yes, so then this one I can just put something, let's say like this. Yeah, so yeah, so this is the test. Yeah, and I think we are now done with training, visualizations for training and testing. So the next part, we are going to load the pre-trained model and configure the last layer for training on this particular dataset.